Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Haircutbob. Today I want to talk about the difference between paste hair product and a gel hair product because they're two different feels. It's two different results that you're going to get from the products. So people always ask me at work, what is the difference between paste? Should I use paste in my hair? What's the difference between gel? Should I use gel in my hair? And my answer is always, it depends on the look that you're going for. It depends on the look that you want and the result, the finished result. So I'm going to put paste in first. I have nothing in my hair right now. It's just my hair, nothing in it, it's a little flat. So I'm going to use a little bit of the paste. I use Schwarzkopf paste. It's the Osis line and it's session label molding paste, and I really like this product. So I use about that much on my finger, put it in my hand, rub the palms together, try to get it dispersed evenly through your hands, and then just kind of run it back and forth in your hair. You know, you're just trying to cover as much of the hair as possible. You're trying to get as much coverage without it being clumped in one spot, because sometimes that happens. You just put it in and then there's a big clump of paste in one spot. And then you have to try to knock it around and hopefully blend it out. So the thing that paste is going to do, it's going to make your hair still touchable. See, it's all done. That took 30 seconds. So it's all done. It's not supposed to be perfect necessarily, but it keeps it kind of fluffy, it keeps it kind of full, and it's touchable. Like, you can run your hand through it throughout the course of the day if you want. Holds it in place nicely without a perfect look. So the thing that a gel is going to do, which is going to be completely different, let me just kind of wipe some of this paste out of my hair. Remember, using a little bit, so it's not like it's going to take forever to get out of your hair. The thing that a gel is going to do, it's going to give you a different look. So a gel, again, I'm using Schwarzkopf gel, which is a gel that I like. You don't need a lot of gel, just a little bit. Again, run it through your hands. And the thing that a gel is going to do is it's going to give you a much sleeker, tighter look. Like if you want just, you know, like you're going someplace and you're in a suit and tie, or you're going to work and you just want a tighter look, then a gel is going to work for you. It's going to hold it really tightly in place. You comb it back, you comb it where you want it, and it's just going to hold it tighter. See, it gives a sleeker, tighter look. And then once this dries, you're not going to be able to really run your hands through it because it dries a little harder, as opposed to the paste, which dries a little softer. So if you use a firm hold gel, of course it's going to be tighter. If you use a lighter gel, it's going to be a little bit looser, but still it's going to dry harder than a paste. The paste is not going to dry. It stays kind of so you can run your hands through it. But that's the difference really between the paste and the gel, because I get asked all the time, and it just depends on the look that you want. If you want something that's a little bit crisper and a little bit shinier, then by all means go with gel. If you want something that's going to be a little bit softer, a little bit more pliable, like if the wind blows, your hair will move, then use paste. Because on a windy day, if you use the right gel, your hair's not going anywhere. But that's the difference. You can see it's kind of a different look. It's a little bit tighter, it's a little bit crisper, it's a little bit neater, as opposed to the paste, which just makes it a little bit fluffier and a little bit touchable. That's the difference between the two. It just depends on what you want. I use Schwarzkopf gel just because it's a gel that I'm used to, but there's so many gels out there. I get the Schwarzkopf gel at Walgreens, which is just an amazing value for money, and this gel doesn't flake, which I love. So that's really the difference between the two. Just use a little bit, paste, small amount. Gel, depending on how hard, how tight you want your hair to look. But I use a small amount of gel as well, because you don't need to be washing product down the drain. You need to be keeping it either on your hair or in the bottle because you're spending money on it. So that's the difference. I hope that you find something that works for you and your hairstyle. Sometimes if your hair is finer or if your hair is thinner, it's better to use a paste, because a gel can make it kind of see-through and you can see your scalp. So you don't want something that's going to make your hair stick together and then make you look like you have less hair. The other thing a gel does is, for some reason, it makes your hair look darker. Like when I use gel, my hair doesn't look as white or as silver. It looks a little bit darker. So a gel will give it that wet look, which makes it look darker. Same thing, like if you have blonde hair, it's going to make it look a little darker, where paste won't really do that. So use a little bit of the gel, use a little bit of the paste, depending on the look that you want. But always remember, before you go to bed at night, it's really best to rinse it out, because you don't need that A on your pillowcase or B just like suffocating your cuticles of your hair all night. And it's nice at the end of the day to rinse out whatever surface dirt and pollutants are in the sky. And it's nice to just kind of rinse all that stuff off. You don't have to take a full shower, but stick your head under the sink and rinse your hair. I think your hair will benefit from it, because it just won't feel so dirty. Just from holding all the cigarette smoke that's just in the air, or just dust from road construction or whatever. So find a product that you like, use it regularly, and have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye. And don't forget to like my video, comment, give me a nice comment, and of course subscribe to my page. I appreciate it.